Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.
It's John Jay and Rich. Our phone number is 877-937-1047. The text line, you can text us right now. You text JJR. You have to text JJR. And then the number 96893. And, of course, whatever you want to say. So, JJR, whatever you want to say to us, and then the number 96893. So, Payton, let's get into this movie that your family's in.
Yeah, so I was telling you guys yesterday that my cousin Shannon's husband, Jack Houston, had just produced, wrote, and directed a movie called Day of the Fight. And it came out, I think it, was released originally, a year ago, but it finally hit U.S. theaters select around the nation this past weekend. So yesterday, my mom really wanted to go see the movie, so me, her, and my dad decided to go. Now, the movie theater that we were going to was in the West Valley, probably about 35 minutes away from my house. And it was a 7:45 p.m. showing. I didn't know that until I got in the car. I was like, are we serious right now? I had to be up in 5 hours, but okay, let's do this. So we go to the movies, and it was nice. It was we had our own private screening. There was no one in there. So we're watching the movie, and I'm actually enjoying this movie. I'm getting choked up, teary-eyed throughout the movie. It's really cool to see my cousins on the screen and things like that. And it's a fight movie, right? So towards the end of the movie, it starts getting into the big arena fight at Madison Square Garden. And I'm looking at my mom, and she's wincing at all of the punches that are being thrown. And I'm like, have you never seen Creed? These punches are nothing compared to what we've seen before. And she was like, I don't want to ruin it in case somebody goes to watch the movie. But she was like, I think I'm reacting that way because this is what happens. And she completely spoiled the movie for me. So I'm sitting here in this movie theater, 35 minutes away from home at a 7:45 p.m. showing. It's probably 9:15 at this point. I just sat through this whole 2-hour movie just for my mom to ruin it for me. I was so mad. I seriously looked at her. I was like, are you kidding me right now? Because I know her. She went online, she looked up the movie beforehand, and she read what the movie was about, and she kept it to herself until 10 minutes before the movie ended.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible that she did that. I just thought maybe she saw it before or somebody told her about it. She Googled the ending.
She swears up and down that she didn't, but I know my mom. You know what I mean? I know what she did. I know she Googled it. I know she went through the little Wikipedia page, and I know she saw the ending, and I know she ruined it for me. And then I had my dad over there trying to defend his girl. I'm like, you two stop trying to tag team right here. She ruined it, and you're just as guilty for trying to defend her right now. So I was pretty fired up last night. But
877-937-1047. Who ruined what for you? It is such a bummer. I remember one time in here. Do you guys remember I was very involved in Dexter, but I was way behind the times. And I think I was cutting a bunch of stuff. Because, our show's on a bunch of different cities, and I was cutting stuff for all the different cities. I think Grant slid in there the cliffhanger to season 4.
You did?
It was, what was
that's
it?
season 4 is the biggest.
Because I was just reading. I'm just reading stuff, page after page. It was, what was the girl that died?
Rest in peace, Rita, man.
Rita.
Oh, Rita.
And it was I'm reading hey, coming up tomorrow morning, we're giving away this, this, and this. Hey, coming up tomorrow morning in this city, we're giving away this and this. Hey, I guess coming up tomorrow morning, Rita, what was the killer called? Trinity. The Trinity killer kills Rita in the bathtub. I'm like, what? Oh my God. Which is the biggest out of the whole 8 seasons of Dexter. That is the biggest, most impactful. You ruined it.
We should also say spoiler alert to anybody watching Dexter currently.
Yeah, but that came out 2008.
I know, it's fine.
I know, but
So
you're right.
dead, guys.
You're right.
And honestly though, it's the worst when somebody ruins a movie for you. But the added element of that, I was 35 minutes away from home at a 7:45 p.m. showing made it that much
Yeah,
worse.
for sure.
I was I just wasted my time.
Yep. That's like when Easton ruined Scott's birthday present and just told him what it was before we gave it to him.
Exactly.
Hey.
Why did you do that?
Sometimes Rich and I will talk about shows, and if I've seen it before, I'll go, do you want me to ruin it for you? He'll be like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll still watch it, but I want you to ruin it for me.
Yeah. If it's a show that I'm not too into, I'm okay. Tell me about it. And then I'm like, all right. But most of the time, I don't want to know the ending. I like discovering it. You know what I mean? I was watching The Night Agent last night, and when you watch the credits, it's written by somebody named Sean Ryan, I think is his name. And I think Sean Ryan, is a podcaster.
Yeah, he's a big time.
But it's not the same guy.
Oh, okay.
So when I Googled Sean Ryan, Night Agent, to see, I go, is this the podcaster? Because then he has inside information that I believe a little bit more. And then it said, Night Agent Season 2, ending explained. I'm like, nope, I don't want to click on it. You know what I mean? So I was like, I don't want to know
how far are you in that show?
I got to be almost done. I think I'm on episode 7 or something. Did you finish it?
Wow, no, I didn't. I think I'm on episode 4, 5, maybe.
Do you like it? Did you see the cheesiness?
I do like it, but it is like I really think that like Jenna had a good point. It's like Rose. Rose makes it cheesy for me. I feel like without that character, without that plot line, it might be like less cheesy, but at the same time, I don't mind the cheesiness.
Just because there's nothing else on right now.
Yeah.
So the problem I have, not only, there's all kinds of hate groups for Rose, by the way.
Oh, really?
I found that when I was looking to see who this
Poor
Sean
Rose.
Ryan was. Yeah, because she's annoying, and she also flip-flop on everything. You know, she's like, I'm going to go home. No, I'm going to stay here.
I know. I'm just going to go to California. I don't want to go to California.
Bothers me is it's a 9-month period since they last saw each other, and the guy disappeared, right? And now somehow he's able to be this ex-CIA agent's son's basketball coach that they meet at the park. Just somehow that happened. Like, they just expect you to go, oh, yeah, you targeted a guy and you're able to coach his son at the park. Like, there's just something that there's so many little things that I don't get, that I don't believe are real. You know what I mean?
You should look up the ending. See if it makes sense.
I'm almost done with it.
You should ruin it for yourself.
It's still like an entertaining show, but yeah, like it's not Mission Impossible status. It's kind of like a little below that with the believability.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Mission Impossible isn't really that believable sometimes when you really break it down,
It
but
sure is.
they pull it off.
Does Kyle or Payton know what you did to ruin the end of Survivor for your sister when you guys were all
it was
in that
American
show?
Idol.
Oh, it was American
Idol.
I was thinking it was Survivor.
I used to get the East Coast feeds. Now I don't think it matters now because of
The
social
internet's
media
ruined it
now.
all.
But before you could get on Twitter or whatever to find anything, I would watch American Idol 3 hours before she did. And I used to tell her who was the winner.
That's so messed up.
And she would get now she got to the point where she wouldn't answer her phone when I called her. She wouldn't do anything. So it got to the point, I think it was the year Jordan Sparks won. I had a pizza delivered to her house. And when she opened the pizza, it said Jordan Sparks is the winner. And
That's evil.
I know.
Like, you're such an annoying little
It's
brother.
so good, though. It's so good.
Yeah. So I jumped through hoops for that, and it was worth it to me. By the way, when you watch Night Agent, I was hiking with a buddy of mine yesterday, and he was one episode ahead of me, and he's like, I had to turn it off. I'm like, why? He goes, it's so stressful. I'm like, stressful? What are you talking about? And then I got to the episode he's talking about, and it is pretty stressful for a show that's kind of mid. How far are you?
Episode 5 or 4, I think.
Oh, okay. Are you where have you got to where they tried to extract the brother yet?
No.
Okay, that's episode 6. That part is stressful. Yeah. Anyway, I have to finish the show because Thursday The Recruit comes out.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to watch that show. I just want to get this.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you want to get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
This other show out of the way.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.